Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, my kids. Last time, we talked about some communication tools like cell phones, smoke signals, telegraph, and coding. Today, we are going to discover a new communication tool. Let's think firstly. If we want to send a message to someone in a dark place, how can we do that? Try to think. Very good. We can do that by sending light messages using a flashlight. Let's think again. What if we want to say yes or no to that person using light? How could we do that? We can turn on a flashlight once to say no, and we can turn it on twice to say yes. Do you know that this is the international way to communicate by light? Traffic signal is another way we communicate with light. What do each of the colors communicate to us? Of course, you know. Great. Red color means stop. Yellow means slow down. And green color means go. Now, open your book, page 214, titled Secret Light Message. Complete the statements to communicate a secret message using light to hop on foot or wave your hands. For example, when we turn the light off and on one time, this means to hop on one foot. And if we turn the light off and on 2 times, this may means wave your hands. Of course, you can change the number of times of turning light off and on. You can change it. Could you know what are the properties or characteristics of the light? The light interacts with some objects in different ways. Let's think. What will happen if we point or direct the flashlight at each of these objects? Light passes through some materials, as windows in our homes. Light cannot pass through other materials, as rocks, so the light is blocked. It couldn't pass. It means it is blocked. The light may bounces or reflected back when the flashlight points to a mirror. So the light here is reflected. Could you explore now how different materials in our home interact with light? How could you think light interact with glass, windows, eyeglasses, and plastic wrap? Try to think. Very good. The light passes through all of these objects. All of these objects allow the light to pass through. What could you infer about the floor, wall, wood, and wax paper? Great. Light here is blocked through these objects. It couldn't pass through these objects. Finally, the light is reflected by mirrors and pieces of aluminum foil. Now, open your book, page 215, to test how objects around the room interact with light. Let's choose, or let's write together 2 objects that allow light to pass through. Do you remember? Excellent. Window and eyeglasses. Okay, could you think about 2 objects that block light? Excellent. Wood and wall. What are the two objects that redirect or reflect the light? Wow, mirror and pieces of aluminum foil. Excellent. Do you remember the meaning of blocked? Blocked means that the object prevents light to pass through. As wood, the object prevents light to pass through. Okay, what does reflect mean? That the object bounces or reflects back the light. As mirror, when the light falls on this object, it reflects back. It couldn't pass, it reflects back. So my kids, today you got very good information about communication by light. See you next lesson. Goodbye and thank you for listening.